We are playing pickleball at HCC this time. We are playing part of Slammin' Sammy's mixed round robin. We're going to have the same partner all day. I was super smart and got Abby to be on my team. She is right there, nearest to the camera, to the right, looking glorious in all of, I'll call that pumpernickel or a light purple, lovely shade. I think we get pictures of it later. Her shoes have a little of that light purple on as well. So her ensemble is just sharp, sharp. Monotone, maybe you'd say. The hat and shoes and outfit all match, but she pulled it all together. On our opposite side, just as gloriously attractive, is beautiful young Lisa. Our first point you saw was the timing was screwed up because of a ball came across. I'm going to show that play there again. I guess I'm a little proud of myself. I'm pretty sure I do a volley lob on this next shot. There it is. So Lisa's kind of leaning in, and I just go right overhead. Now look at Jeremy just race back there and get that ball very effectively. But now they're both back. Patrick hits the ball just where I'm able to attack it pretty well. It was a good lob. Volley lob usually surprises people, so I'd like to see me do more of that. I actually think I do it very little today. We had a very effective day. Our opponents, as I mentioned, Lisa on the left side, that's Patrick on the right. We are playing rally type scoring, which means we're going to basically stay on the same sides. I don't think we shifted at all. As you probably know, you can make a shift during a timeout or during the halftime. We'll switch sides at 11. We're playing to 21 by 1. As I remember, everybody played really well here. We were victorious, but it was a well-fought battle. Lisa continues to impress me. She hits the ball not only really, really hard, but quite accurately. Her drives just get better and better all the time. Patrick's game used to be kind of a play, I'll be honest with you. I thought, oh, yeah, he's pretty good, but, you know, we're going to kind of handle him. Those days are over. His game has vastly improved. He's got an awful lot of shots, a lot of quick around the side. He surprises you with them shots that are winners. So we had our hands full for sure. My serve's a little shallow there, but it's a hard serve, so I think I'm fine there. Abby gets up to the non-volley zone a little quicker than I do. One thing I definitely want to watch, and Abby told me a couple times during the match, was that I was not getting up as quickly to the non-volley zone as I should have. That's a good example there. I've got a lob where it's miserable, right? I'm just watching my lob. Now, Lisa's given up on it, and Patrick's going back and hitting it. Abby does exactly the right thing. We watch her. She races to the non-volley zone where she can handle it. I stay back, admiring my shot, which wasn't worthy of any admiration. And now I'm hitting a shot in the transition area where it's a more challenge than if I was up in the net. I gave away that point. That's bad movement on my part. I need to get to the non-volley zone with more aggression, especially when they're backing up, including on a lob. Good little poach there. It's my forehand. If I can whack that ball, I should come across and whack it. Look at the great defense by Abby, coming across and taking a hard drive by Lisa. Lisa, boy, what a great point. I think we're going to see a lot of that in this game. We're going to see speed-ups. The young ladies are going to hit it across court quite a lot. And it's a firefight from kind of start to finish. We're not sure of the services. I guess if I rewound, I could figure it out, but I'm not going to. We eventually decide that it's my service. I'm not going to keep track of the points as we're watching here. I'm going to just watch the game. Okay, I kind of like what I do here. I'm pretty much leaning forward, but I think I should be more on my left foot there. It's not bad. I'm hitting the ball in front of myself on that drop. I certainly hit a decent drop. That overhead's horrible. So that's a bit of a pop-up. Ugh. Just poor execution on that second shot. Bad, bad, bad. Let's race forward, go to the next service. Mr. Patrick is going to serve to Mr. Me. He does it. Good, effective, pretty deep shot. Lisa hits a nice drive. Abby handles it. They have earned their way up. Wow. They have earned their way up to the kitchen, even though it was their service, and they won the point. Firefight ensued. They went. They won the point. Good job for them. Sometimes you just got to give credit where credit's due. Patrick was the better player in that time. Really good deep return all the way back. That's Patrick's forehand. I think it's good for him to take it as opposed to Lisa, but it was so deep. It really earned us the point just right there as far as that deep return. I don't love my attack there. I think I step back and hit it kind of sidearm. Why don't I step into that ball and hit it while it's a little higher? I pull it off, the shot's fine, but I think I can make a higher percentage shot by hitting that a little quicker. Again, probably get to the non-volley zone. Let's focus on that. We got the point. You get the point. Now Patrick gets the serve. I like me moving up on that shot right at the non-volley zone where my partners as well, Lisa and Abby. An acceleration by Patrick. A couple nice defensive shots by Abby. That last one she hits up. I often say the first person to hit it down is going to win. Watch Patrick here. He hits it across and then a little down, and then Abby has to pop it up. So that shot's what won it for Patrick. Not that one, that one. He hit it down. She defends well, but her options are either I have a tough shot, I'm not going to get it, I'm going to hit it in the net, or if I hit it over the net, now it's going up, and Patrick does his job there and finishes the point off. So a couple great shots by Patrick yet again. Good deep return by me, and seems to be their challenge. A good deep return makes it difficult for the third shot drop. Their goal, of course, is to hit it a little bit over the net with a little bit of spin, so we can't attack it. The worst thing they can do is hit it short of the net or into the net, and that's what they did twice. Patrick takes a nice rolling forehand. He called it out. I remember that point. We both thought it was in. My body entirely breaks it. Blocks the shot. So the video will not tell the story. Both Abby and I were pretty resolute that it was in. We had a pretty good view on it, but Patrick's call. I whine about it. I say, it was in, no big deal, it was in, no bill. I probably shouldn't even remind that. Who cares? It's Patrick's call. Abby, it was your fault. You hit the ball close enough for him to call it out. Even if it was the wrong call, and who knows, who cares? It's his call. He saw it out. He's a very honest young man. So it's out, and we continue playing. Lisa with the serve. Solid serve, solid return. Kind of a shallow serve, so they were able to kind of get up. But there, Abby puts it on Patrick's feet. So this shot right here, even though it doesn't look like there's that much on it, look where Patrick has to hit that. Right on his feet. So hit it in the air, it's almost on the ground. It's really tough to hit it that low and at your feet. It's just difficult to get that ball up. So placement was key. If you're going to hit the ball hard, great. If you're going to hit the ball accurate, better, right? I'd rather hit the ball in a good place with not as much pace than a bad place with a ton of pace. Good backhands there. It's a good poach by me. I just want to watch it. Abby makes a couple nice. I just look for it. I think Lisa's favored going across a little bit more than, kind of just challenging me on occasion. She should and could kind of beat me there because I'm just looking for the poach. So if she goes right or my left shoulder, I'm just whipped. But the fact that she had only gone across to Abby allowed me to get more aggressive there. Decent drop. No problem for Patrick. Nice point. We had a net point there that just got lucky. I think I hit one firm to Lisa. It popped up, but it was a little bit awkward, and that was able to get us the point. So we must have 11 points because we are switching sides. I'm going to zip forward to the next point. I've gone too far. Looks like I'm serving as I would on 11. We're the odd side. I was very happy with the execution of my drops most of the morning. They got worse a little bit later, but the first several games I didn't miss third shot drops. So one thing Abby is really good at is communicating. We talked a bunch. She said for a while I wasn't getting to the no volley zone. I kind of got defensive. In reality, I think as I watched the video, she's going to be 100% accurate. What we definitely talked about as well was I was dropping great. So anything in the middle, we just say, hey, she just kept telling me, you just come take it. If I'm hitting it bad, she's going to say, I'm going to take it. So her communications were fantastic, and that certainly helped our success of the day. Here we go. Keep on playing. That's Miss Abby hitting a shot to Lisa. Plays to my backhand. Good choice. Great choice by Patrick. Also going in my backhand. Now he goes middle. Lisa goes middle. We come up. A little bit of a firefight. We're going to see a lot of that. Lisa handles most of those really well. That one just caught her a little off guard. She wasn't able to return it. I bet we have 13. A little bit of my slicey serve there. Wasn't the worst thing ever. Another good drop. Patrick takes it wide. I think that is a go time for Abby, but it's well handled. So we talked about Lisa missed one. Watch this. It's go time for Abby. Lisa doesn't only handle the ball, she hits it with a little bit of softness so then it goes down. Instead of hitting it hard where probably it's going to go back up to Abby, watch this. She hits it soft. Now, Abby is the one that hits it from low. She Probably should have just dinked it, but at that point, you know, she's committed to a firefight. She hits it up, and Patrick takes care of it. Lisa, who just earned that point, will serve. She decides to go drive. Abby handles a high two-handed drive well. Patrick comes up and has a nice in-transition shot. Let's see how he pulls that up and where from. He's at the non-volley zone. So I thought at first maybe he was doing that from the transition area. He did it from where you want to do it. Really almost all the way at the non-volley zone where your angles are best and you're not at a disadvantage. So kudos, Sir Patrick. I don't think he's officially knighted. The Queen should get on that. Oops. Our third shot drops were really good. That was super close. In fact, it was just enough net to deny it to get over to the other side. Great deep return by Lisa. I had an okay third shot drop. Pretty good, I guess, since it was so deep. Look at Abby handle that shot. Boom. Two great shots by Abby there. Down to Patrick's backside and then right down the middle. So, me likey those shots by my partner. Ugh, way too much cutty thing on that stupid shot. I don't love that drop. That's just a little soft. There's a bad choice on my part. I hit a drive from the transition area. Not the worst thing in the world, but I should do that maybe 1 in 10 times. I probably do it 3 in 10 times. I should be thinking drop, 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 reset from the transition zone. Rarely hitting it hard. Look at Lisa with a great reset. And God bless, what a shot there. That's a highlight. Let's go back. She goes back to my backhand with a great shot and then comes up and just says, I'm better than you, Brian. You got no chance at this ball. I called it out because I never saw it. Unfortunately, other people saw it, and it was in fact in. Lisa, well done. Impressive shot. For that, you get a point. And Patrick serve. Pretty good shot to my backhand. I handle it in the middle. That's just fine. Nice little shot across. Great. Ooh, hello, ATP. We're going to show that again. Wee! 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 Like a little piggy. All the way home. Wee, wee, wee. 3 ATP. Pretty easy ATP, let's face it. We got the point. Abby serves. Looks like I'm loading up for a drive, and I hit it pretty well. My weight often on these drives is bad. Watch my left foot. Now I'm driving through. My weight is on my left side as I'm driving. I have a good stroke there, so I like it. The last couple days I've been hitting with a little bit on my back. That's just a bad form, so yay me, a little bit of improved form and an improved outcome. Third shot drop is good. Abby comes up and takes care of business. So there we have where we're on the baseline. We hit such a good drop that, you know, Patrick just catches it a little bit firm, a little bit high. My partner, Abby, punishes him for his transgression. Lisa with the return. Looks like I'm sticking with my drive and now my forehand. And Abby does what I couldn't do, which was put away a forehand. My serve. Nothing exciting, nothing wrong with it. Good third shot drop. Now that Patrick hits a nice soft dink there. We earned our way up. They got to give us credit. And we won the point once we got to the net. Yeah, a little high on my drop, but way better than hitting the net. Great shots there. Patrick goes middle. We've seen that a couple times. Middle just gives you so much more chance for not missing, right? If you try to go down the line, you miss a little bit, it's out. Middle, you go left or right a little bit, it's still in. So Patrick, good choice. Effective. Great third shot drop there. I don't like that shot by Patrick there. This is let's freeze it. He is definitionally right in the middle of the transition zone. That ball's a little up, so you can hit it hard, but look at us. We are well positioned, ready for anything, right at the non-volley zone. He decides, I'm going to drive this. We've got the advantage of being at the net. He's got to hit that at best, at our waist. So if he puts it away, good for him, but he doesn't have a lot of angle. Now, that ball comes at us. If he's successful, we can just punch it right down back to him. He's going to be flowing into the shot. So not to get too into the physics here, but the ball's moving, your paddle's moving. If you're steady, right, it's easier to catch a ball standing still. A running catch is harder. Add the fact that the ball's moving and you're swinging and you're trying to hit something at the right angle. Movement makes it more complicated. He's hitting the ball while moving. We're going to hit the ball steady. It's going to be easier for us. The next shot, if he pulls off this drive, we're going to punch it right back to him. He's now moving and trying to hit a fastball back into him. So not the biggest deal. He can pull off this shot, but he should try this maybe 1 in 20 shots as opposed to with any frequency. So sorry, Patrick, I picked on you a little bit, but to me it's a good example of something I do way too much, which is try to hit the ball hard in the transition zone, and worse than that, moving while in the transition zone. At least that's my opinion. Let's see the play, and it's the last play of the match. Boom, into the net. He tried. He played great. Lisa played great. We just were a little bit more steady, and we get the victory. Way to go, us. We are winners. We won again. Yay for us. It happens rarely for me, so that's why I jump into song. We'll go to the next game momentarily.